Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss the second exercise of the digestive system of man of class 9, right? First, define certain terms. Digestion. What is digestion? Digestion is the chemical simplification of food that converts complex and insoluble substances into simple and soluble form with the help of digestive enzymes, right? Digestion is the chemical simplification of food that converts complex and insoluble substances into simple and soluble form with the help of digestive enzymes, right? Enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are biocatalysts which enhance the rate of chemical reaction without undergoing any change themselves. Absorption. What is absorption? Diffusion of digested food through the wall of alimentary canal into the blood and lymph is called the dige- is, is called absorption. What is absorption? Diffusion of digested food through the wall of alimentary canal into blood and lymph is called absorption. Assimilation. What is assimilation? Digested food is converted into living protoplasm by the process called assimilation. Digested food is converted into living protoplasm by the process called assimilation. What is egestion? Removal of undigested material in the form of feces is called egestion. Removal of undigested material in the form of feces is called egestion. Deglutition, the passage of food bolus from buccal cavity into the stomach through pharynx and esophagus is called deglutition. Now differentiate between chyme and chyle. Between chyme and chyme, the food in the stomach is a thick paste that is called chyme. Means the food which is present in the stomach in the form of a paste, it is known as chyme, where the simple and diffusible food in the small intestine is present in the form of a liquid. Means the food present in the stomach paste is called the chyme, and the food present in small intestine in the liquid form, so that the inner wall of the linings they are able to absorb this liquid form of the food. It is called chyme. The diffused means which can be absorbed by the process of diffusion in the small intestine is present in the form of a liquid. That is liquid is called chyle. It is the liquid form. Chyme, it is semi solid state, thick paste is there. Now mention the important functions. What are the important functions? Carbohydrates, they are the source of energy, storage of food as starches and glycogen. Proteins, they are the main bodybuilder, helps in the growth, repair, replacement of worn out tissues, etc. Enzymes that act as biocatalysts are functional proteins. Which are enzymes? They are known as functional proteins. Fats, the purpose of storage of food. Fats form cushion-like structures around brain, heart, kidney, other internal organs of the body to bear the external shocks and injuries. Vitamins, they regulate various metabolic processes. They keep the body healthy and prevent it from various diseases. Roughage, it helps in proper bowel movements, causing proper enzyme action, helps in retaining water, helps in cleaning alimentary canal. Calcium, calcium is essential for normal development of bones and teeth, and it also helps in the blood to clot. Sodium, sodium helps in conduction of nerve impulse, muscle contraction, reproduction, osmo control of blood, and tissue fluids. They are all controlled by sodium. Now, name the various parts of alimentary canal and digestive system in man. The various parts of alimentary canal are as follows: mouth, buccal cavity, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, anus. And various digestive glands are salivary gland, gastric glands, pancreas, and liver. They are all different digestive glands present in the human body. Now, justify the statement. Liver is the chemical laboratory of the body. How can you say liver is the chemical? See, we can say liver is the chemical laboratory of the body because it helps in this, you can cancel it out. It helps in digestion of food, regulation of blood sugar level, means if in the blood the sugar level down, then the glycogen changes to glucose, maintain the sugar level. If excess glucose is there, then glucose changes into glycogen stored in the liver. That is done by liver. Regulation of blood sugar, deamination means removal of ammonia. Detoxification means poisonous substances are made less poisonous substances and soon excreted by the body. Excretion, unwanted material given out of the body. Hemopoiesis, maintain and regulate. What is hemopoiesis? Means the formation of the RBCs in the liver during the child formation. Storage, various things, food is stored in the liver in the form of the glycogen. Plus there are also the storage materials of the other vitamins and the minerals also. Prevention of the blood clotting. Blood is not able to clot because the formation of heparin that takes place in the liver. Due to the presence of the heparin, blood does not clotted in the blood capillaries. So liver is the chemical laboratory of the body. So liver is the chemical laboratory of the body. Bile has no enzyme, still it is necessary for digestion. Yes, bile has no enzyme, still it is necessary for digestion because it changes the medium of the food from acidic to alkaline. In small intestine duodenum, it emulsifies the fats, it checks the growth of bacteria and prevents the putrefaction of food. Food was not supposed to be spoiled over there, and it adds large quantity of water that makes the digestion easier. I hope it is clear. Main function of bile, it makes the medium of the food alkaline so that the stomach enzymes are able to act over there, and it helps in emulsification of fat. Larger molecules are broken down into the smaller molecules so that the enzymes can act over it. Swallowing and breathing cannot occur simultaneously. Yes, swallowing and breathing cannot occur simultaneously because pharynx serves as a common path both for the air and food. So only one can enter at the time due to the presence of the flap-like structure epiglottis that covers the two one. Only one is always remains closed. When we engulf the food, then only your windpipe closes and the food pipe opens, and again the food pipe. Otherwise, the air goes on entering in the food and your stomach goes on protruding out. अगर स्टमक में हवा भरती जाएगी तो आप डाइजेशन कैसे होगा? इसलिए जो एयर का पैसेज है वही हमेशा खुला रहता है. तो दोनों चीजें एक साथ हैं. When we engulf the food, at that time we don't breathe. So swallowing and breathing, they cannot occur because pharynx serves the common path for the air and food. Malnutrition is different from undernutrition. Why? Malnutrition is the deficiency of some essential components of the food, leading to some disease, while undernutrition is the condition in which person does not get sufficient food at all. जब आपको proper food ही नहीं मिलेगा, that is under. or malnutrition when you are not getting proper ingredients, all the ingredients you are not getting it properly in your diet. Roughage does not provide any energy or materials for maintenance of body, but still it must be present in the diet. Yes, it is an important additional component of the food because it makes bulks of the food and stimulates peristalsis that helps food to keep on moving in the alimentary canal, and it also helps in cleaning the alimentary canal. Absence or lesser quantity of the roughage leads to constipation, right? What characteristics of small intestine make it an efficient organ for the process of absorption? To bring about efficient absorption, the small intestine contains longitudinal folds. Longitudinal finger-like folds are present like this in the inner wall. The finger-like projections are present, fold, they are known as villi, which increases the surface area for absorption. In each villus, there is an elaborate network of blood capillaries and an unbranched lymph vessel called lactea. It absorbs fatty acids and glycerol. Now discuss briefly swallowing. What is swallowing? The passage of food bolus from buccal cavity into the stomach through pharynx and esophagus is called swallowing. Peristalsis. The process of waves of contractions in the wall of alimentary canal pushing the food forward is called peristalsis, and the wave of contraction is called peristaltic movement, right? Absorption, diffusion of digested food through the internal lining of alimentary canal into the blood and lymph is called absorption, right? Now discuss the functions of the, what are the various functions of the liver? The various functions of the liver: digestion of food by the secretion of bile, regulation of blood sugar, as you have the deamination, removal of the ammonia, detoxification means harmful substances are given out of the body, excretion, elimination of the biliverdin and bilirubin pigments, storage of iron, copper, calcium, as well as the glycogen, etc. Prevention of blood clotting because antioheparin it is secreted by the liver cells. Clotting of blood, secretion of fibrinogen protein which is in the blood due to fibrinogen protein only that helps in blood clotting. Regulation of body temperature that also has, and the destruction of RB. As you know, life cycle RBCs is only 3 months. After 3 months, they are destroyed. So are destroyed by the liver, and by its destruction, only these two pigments are secreted as its byproduct, and the iron remaining contact, that iron is utilized in making the new RBCs again after 3 months. Now see here the next one. Name the vitamins found in citrus fruit, vitamin C, carrot, vitamin A, milk, vitamin A and D, green leafy vegetables, vitamin K, egg, vitamin B2, B5, B6, coriander leaves, vitamin A. Now, complete the following. The enzyme found in the gastric juice are pepsin and renin. Enzyme trypsin is a part of pancreatic juice. Gastric enzymes works in acidic medium. Bile is secreted by liver. Enzyme erepsin converts proteins and peptides into amino acids. Conversion of glucose to glycogen in the liver cell is called glycogenesis. Formation of blood in the liver during development is called hemopoiesis. In the liver cell during development of child is called. Overnutrition leads to obesity. The disease caused due to the deficiency of proteins is known as kwashiorkor. PEM stands for protein energy malnutrition. Name various vitamins and their deficiency. Just now in the next video I'm telling what is meant by a balanced diet. Make a chart of a balanced diet for the different age groups. The balanced diet chart for the different age groups is here you can see. See what is balanced diet? A balanced diet is one which provides the required amount of all the necessary nutrients that supply required energy in the body as well as maintains proper growth, normal metabolism, texture, and functioning of the body. And your next part of the question is that make a chart for the balance different. Now this is the chart for the different age groups. Adult men, moderate work, sedentary work, heavy work. Adult women, these are presented in grams. How much grams? Children, boys and girls. Yes? You can take a picture and just see, go through it. What are the, how much quantity required for each and every person at the different age groups, right? What are enzymes? Discuss their characteristics. Now, if you ask for the enzymes, see, what are enzymes? We have already defined the enzymes here. Enzymes are proteinaceous biocatalysts, which enzymes are the proteinaceous biocatalyst which enhance the chemical reaction taking place in the body of living organism. without altering end products. They are secreted by the living cells. Now, what are the characteristics? All enzymes are proteinaceous in their nature. They are secreted and required in very small amount. They bring the chemical reaction without undergoing any change themselves. Enzymes do not initiate the reaction, but they accelerate the reaction. वो स्टार्ट नहीं करते हैं, जो रिएक्शन चल रही है उसी की स्पीड को तेज करते हैं. All enzymes they are excuse me, they are substrate specific. One type of enzyme can excrete only one type of chemical. जैसे प्रोटीन पर है तो वो प्रोटीन जो ट्रिप्सिन है, एमाइलोप्सिन है तो वो कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स पे काम करेगा, पेप्सिन है तो वो प्रोटीन्स पे काम करेगा. तो स्पेसिफिक एंजाइम स्पेसिफिक वर्क के लिए होता है. All enzymes their medium is a means one enzyme works in specific medium only, acidic medium, alkaline medium. In stomach, the digestion occurs in acidic medium, whereas in the small intestine, it occurs in the alkaline medium. They are thermolabile, means sensitive to temperature. एंजाइम पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर पर ही काम करते हैं. हमारी बॉडी में पूरा एंजाइम सिस्टम, हमारे पूरे जितने बॉडी सिस्टम्स हैं, इन आवर बॉडी ऑल functions of the body, metabolic activities of the bodies, whatever is present in our body, they are all based on enzyme. इसीलिए जब भी कभी आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं तो सबसे पहले डॉक्टर पहले आपका बॉडी टेम्परेचर कंट्रोल करता है, उसके बाद किसी भी डिजीज के लिए मेडिसिन दे. क्योंकि अगर बॉडी का टेम्परेचर है पूरा एंजाइम सिस्टम, देन द पर्सन इज नॉट एबल टू सर्वाइव एट ऑल, राइट. Now discuss function of liver. We have already discussed here. Discuss the process of digestion in different parts of the alimentary canal and in the form of a table. Both are one and the same thing. Just check it out here. Now here see different parts of the aliment canal. First we take the food in the form of bowl in the buccal cavity. Then in the buccal cavity salivary glands are present. These salivary glands are mixed up with the food. Now in this salivary gland they contain a salivary amylase. It acts on carbohydrates. अगर हम ज़्यादा देर तक खाना देते हैं तो the salivary amylase it acts on starch and it changes starch into maltose और glucose. अगर बहुत ज़्यादा, जैसे रोटी है, अगर आप उसको बहुत देर तक चबाते रहेंगे तो आपको मीठी लगेगी. क्यों? क्योंकि उसका स्टार्च जो है वो ग्लूकोज में चेंज हो जाता है. तो यहाँ पर salivary amylase हुआ. Then we engulf the food through the pharynx. Then it passes into the stomach. Stomach it is a straight tube. स्टमक जो है ये जो है ऑइसोफेगस है. ये देखिए ये ऑइसोफेगस जो है ये स्ट्रेट ट्यूब है. यहाँ पर कोई एंजाइम सिक्रीशन नहीं होता है, कोई नो डाइजेशन अकर्स. ओनली इट्स वॉल हैज पेरिस्टालसिस मूवमेंट सो दैट द बोलस इज इजीली स्लिप्ड डाउन फ्रॉम द स्टमक. स्टमक से स्लिप डाउन होता है, म्यूकस सिक्रीट होता है, वो लुब्रिकेट करता है जिससे कि फूड जो है प्रॉपर्ली उससे नीचे आ पाए. कोई डाइजेशन है. देन द फूड रीचेस इनटू द स्टमक. Then it is in the stomach, gastric juice are secreted and at hydrochloric acid is secreted by the gastric gland. Now these gastric glands, they secrete enzyme, pepsin and renin. Renin, it is found in the children, not in the adults. Adults में सिर्फ pepsin होता है. तो HCl, HCl क्या होता है? It makes the medium of the food acidic so that pepsin and renin can act on it. तो जो प्रोटीन जो होता है, मिल्क प्रोटीन पे कैसिन, जो रेनिन होता है ये कैसिन पे, ये कैसिन के ऊपर रिएक्ट करता है. जो है प्रोटीन्स जो होते हैं पेप्सिन एंजाइम्स की प्रेजेंट में, दे चेंजेस प्रोटीन्स इनटू प्रोटियोजेस एंड पेप्टोल, मींस कर्डिंग ऑफ द मिल्क. पैराकैसिन, दूध जो है दही में चेंज होता है. कर्डिंग ऑफ द मिल्क, मिल्क जो है कर्ड में, यानी कि प्रोटीन के जो होते हैं, जो कॉम्प्लेक्स मटेरियल है वो थोड़े सिंपलर फॉर्म में ब्रेक डाउन होता है. और then from the stomach only this much digestion of protein. Carbohydrates, fats, they are not started digestion over in the stomach, that starts in the duodenum or in the cell. Now after this here the food remains only for the 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Then after 2 hours the food here from the stomach moves into the duodenum, that is the part of the small, that is the first bile part. This is the first part, this one. दिस इज कॉल्ड द ड्यूडिनम. ड्यूडिनम में पैंक्रियाटिक डक्ट ओपन होती है. इसमें पैंक्रियाटिक जूस एज वेल एज ये गॉल ब्लैडर से बाइल, ये सिस्टिक डक्ट है, सिस्टिक डक्ट से बाइल जूस, पैंक्रियास से पैंक्रियाटिक, ये दोनों जूस ड्यूडिनम में सिक्रीट होते हैं. तो यहाँ पे होता है पैंक्रियाटिक जूस और बाइल जूस, जो कि लिवर से सिक्रेट होता है, गॉल ब्लैडर में स्टोर होता है, सिक्रेटेड बाय लिवर, स्टोर्ड इन द गॉल ब्लैडर एंड थ्रू सिस्टिक डक्ट it reaches into the duodenum through pancreatic duct. Now, either bile में no enzymes are there. It makes the medium of the food alkaline and emulsification of fats. Means fats emulsification है, larger molecules of fats are broken down into the smaller particles so that enzymes can act on it. बस इतना काम होता है. अमाइलोप्सिन, इट एक्ट्स ऑन कार्बोहाइड्रेट, स्टार्च, स्टार्च को माल्टोज में चेंज करता है. ट्रिप्सिन प्रोटीन्स में, यहाँ पर प्रोटियोजेस और पेप्टोन्स और पेप्टाइड्स में चेंज, प्रोटीज पेप्टोन्स, जो प्रोटीज जो नहीं चेंज हुए वो यहाँ पर प्रोटीज और पेप्टोन्स में चेंज होंगे, और जो प्रोटीज पेप्टोन्स वो पेप्टाइड्स में चेंज होंगे. स्ट्रिप्सिन या लाइपेज दोनों एक ही चीज होते हैं. लाइपेज एक्ट्स ऑन फैट, एमल्सिफाइड फैट्स, जिससे कि यहाँ पर ये फैट्स का एमल्सिफिकेशन हो गया बाइल से. फिर एमल्सिफाइड फैट्स पे लाइपेज एक्ट करता है, जो कि उसको फैटी एसिड्स और ग्लिसरॉल में चेंज करता है. फिर इलियम में आया, दैट इज द लार्ज इंटेस्टाइन दैट सीक्रेट्स इंटेस्टाइनल जूसेस. इंटेस्टाइनल जूसेस में एंजाइम्स होते हैं इरेप्सिन, माल्टेज, सुक्रेज, लैक्टेज, लाइपेज. माल्टेज कार्बोहाइड्रेट्स पे माल्टोज को ग्लूकोज में चेंज करता है. सुक्रेज इन्वर्टेज एंजाइम्स होते हैं, ये भी सुक्रोज को ग्लूकोज और फ्रक्टोज में चेंज करता है. लैक्टेज एंजाइम जो लैक्टोज को ग्लूकोज और गैलेक्टोज में चेंज. लाइपेज दैट एक्ट्स ऑन फैट्स, ये फैट्स को फैटी एसिड्स और ग्लिसरॉल में चलता है. एरेप्सिन जो होता है वो प्रोटीन्स और पेप्टाइड्स, यहाँ पर प्रोटीन्स प्रोटियोजेस और पेप्टोन्स में चेंज हो गए. फिर प्रोटीन्स और पेप्टोन्स पेप्टाइड्स में चेंज हुए. फिर यहाँ पर प्रोटीन्स पेप्टाइड्स में जो होते हैं लार्ज इलियम में आकर के ये अमीनो एसिड्स में चेंज होंगे. Then here all the digestion is completed in the small intestine. Digested food materials, they are absorbed by the intestinal wall of the villi, and then the food passes into the colon, cecum. Large intestine divided into three parts: cecum, colon and rectum. ये rectum है, ये colon है, ये cecum है, ये cecum है, ये सीकम है, और ये फिर कोलोन आती है. ये कोलोन, ये पूरा ये पार्ट कोलोन होता है ये, और ये पार्ट रेक्टम होता है. अपेंडिक्स जो ये जो सीकम है, ये सीकम पूरा इतना जैसे यहाँ से बढ़ता रहता है सीकम. अपेंडिक्स इट इज नॉन फंक्शनल, इट इज फंक्शनल इन हार्बीवोरस एनिमल्स. इस कोलन में क्या है, एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ वाटर. यहाँ पर क्या होता है, कोलोन में वाटर एब्जॉर्ब होता है. जब कोलोन में वाटर, यहाँ पर तो ये सीकम आया, ये स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन है, यहाँ पर वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन, जैसे एक साथ तो नहीं एब्जॉर्ब होगा, धीरे धीरे स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली द वाटर इज गोइंग टू एब्जॉर्ब. जब यहाँ पर वाटर, तो अब यहाँ पर फेसेस से, जब फेसेस कटा, देन वी फील टू पास आउट द फेसेस थ्रू द रेक्टम and through the anus they are given out of the body, and this rectum temporarily stores undigested food and the fecal matter, and then they are given out of the body. I hope everything is clear to you. Any doubt anywhere, you can ask me in the comment section. Again we will meet in the next